Welcome back to Experience Fit Life, where we talk about what it really takes to lead with clarity and confidence and sustainability. Today, we're going to tackle a topic that I know so many leaders wrestle with, especially women in leadership: advocating for yourself. Whether it's a promotion, a raise, or a new opportunity, here's the truth: waiting to be noticed rarely works. You can be the hardest worker, the most reliable team member, the one keeping projects moving beyond the scenes, but if you don't learn how to advocate for yourself, you risk staying invisible. So in this episode, we're going to break down the myths that keep leaders, especially women, from speaking up for themselves, and how to prepare your case with evidence of your impact, and how to communicate with clarity and confidence, and how to negotiate without guilt or apology. Because at the end of the day, advocacy isn't arrogance, it's leadership in action. So if we talk about the myths that keep women from advocating, let's start by addressing so many talented leaders hold back from advocating for themselves because of beliefs they've absorbed along the way. Here are three of the most common ones. Myth number one: if I work hard, people will notice. That sounds noble, right? Just put your head down, do great work, and eventually you'll be rewarded. But in reality, workplaces are noisy, leaders are busy, and the assumption that your work will speak for itself often leaves you overlooked. And myth number two: asking makes me look greedy or ungrateful. This one is powerful. Many women feel guilty asking for more, as though it cancels out gratitude for what they already have. But here's the truth: advocating for your worth doesn't mean that you're not grateful. It means that you're committed to growth. And myth number three: if I deserve it, they'll offer it. This puts all the power in someone else's hands. The truth is, most promotions and raises and opportunities go to the people who ask for them confidently, clearly, and with evidence. Breaking these myths is step one, because as long as you believe them, you'll stay silent and you're not going to get the places that you want to go, very rarely. Preparing your case with evidence of impact is important. Once you've decided you're going to advocate for yourself, the next step is preparation. And this is where many people go wrong. They walk into the conversation without evidence. And here's how to build a strong case. Number one, document your wins. Keep a running list of accomplishments, projects completed, revenue generated, clients landed, some kind of problems that you've solved, recognition that you've received. Don't rely on memory. Create a folder or a spreadsheet and even a simple note on your phone so that you can keep track of these things as time goes on. And number two, quantify your impact. Whenever possible, attach numbers to your work. Did you increase efficiency by 20%? Did you save the company $50,000? Did you lead a team that completed a project ahead of schedule? Numbers do speak loudly. And number three, gather feedback. Save the positive emails, testimonials, or performance reviews. When others recognize your impact, it strengthens your case. And number four, connect to company goals. Frame your contributions in terms of how they support the bigger picture. Leaders care about results that move the mission forward. Think of this like building a portfolio. When the time comes, you'll have evidence ready, not just feelings or vague impressions, but clear proof of your value. So if we talk about communicating with clarity and confidence, how do you have the actual conversation? How do you communicate your ask in a way that is confident and clear and professional? And I would say, number one, be direct. Instead of hinting, just say it plainly. I'd like to talk about a promotion, or I'd like to discuss a raise, or I'd like to explore opportunities for advancement. And lead with value. And you have to believe in yourself that you are valuable. And so if you believe it, they will believe it. Don't start with what you want. Start with what you've delivered. For example, over the past year, I've led 3 major initiatives that increased revenue and improved team efficiency. Based on that impact, I'd like to discuss a promotion. And practice your delivery. Maybe rehearse it with a mentor or a coach, or even in front of the mirror. Confidence grows when you hear yourself say it out loud, because it's not foreign to you and you are owning it the more that you're saying this. And stay calm and concise. Nerves can make us over-explain. State your case clearly, then pause. Silence is not your enemy. It's often where the real listening happens. So remember, clarity is kindness. When you're clear, you make it easier for decision makers to respond. And negotiate without guilt or apology. Let's be real. Negotiation can feel uncomfortable, especially if you've been conditioned to avoid conflict or to always prioritize others. But negotiation isn't about conflict, it's about alignment. It's about finding the overlap between what you bring and what the organization needs. And here's some ways that I encourage you, just some keys to negotiating without the guilt or apology. And start off with drop the sorry. Saying sorry. How many times have you started a request with, I'm sorry to bother you, or I hate to ask, but, and just cut those phrases out. They weaken your position before you even begin, and they downgrade what you are asking for. And the second thing would be expect the counter. It's normal for leaders to push back or ask questions or propose alternatives. Don't take it personally. Stay calm, keep the conversation professional, and reiterate your value. And know your bottom line. Go in knowing what you'll accept and what you won't. That clarity helps you negotiate with confidence. And then just stay collaborative. Use phrases like, here's what I'm proposing. How do you see this aligning with company priorities? Or I'd love to find a path forward that works for both of us. Negotiation without guilt is about remembering this. You're not asking for a handout. You are asking for alignment between your contribution and your compensation or opportunity. So remember this, advocacy isn't arrogance, it's leadership. And here's the big idea. It's leadership in action. When you advocate for yourself, you're modeling confidence and clarity and courage, and showing your team what it looks like to recognize your worth and to ask for what you need. Waiting to be noticed rarely works, but when you prepare your case and communicate clearly and negotiate with confidence, you not only advance your own career, you help change the culture for everyone coming behind you. So here's my challenge for you this week. Choose one area where you need to advocate for yourself. Maybe it's a project you want to lead. Maybe it's a raise or a promotion. Maybe it's a professional development opportunity. Prepare your evidence. Practice your ask and take that step, because the world doesn't need silent leaders. It needs leaders who know their worth and aren't afraid to advocate for it. So thanks for tuning in to Experience Fit Life. If this encouraged you, share it with another leader who needs a reminder that advocacy is not arrogance, it's leadership in action. And if you want more resources to help you lead with clarity and confidence, connect with me through coaching and workshops or our leadership community. And until next time, lead well and live well and advocate for the opportunities that you have earned.